What is the difference between duty to rescue and negligence? Have you ever wondered what it means to have a responsibility to help someone in danger? Today, we will look at the concepts of duty to rescue and negligence, two important ideas in ethics and law. Let's break down how they differ and what they mean for our moral choices. The duty to rescue is about the obligation to help someone who is in immediate danger. This means if you see someone in distress, you may have a moral or even legal responsibility to act. For example, if you witness a car accident, you should call emergency services or assist if it is safe to do so. This duty usually applies when the emergency is clear, and you can recognize the danger without putting yourself at significant risk. In some cases, a special relationship may exist, like between family members or healthcare professionals and patients, which increases the obligation to help. Ethically, this duty is rooted in our shared humanity and the idea that we should help others when we can, especially if it does not come at a high cost to ourselves. On the other hand, negligence refers to failing to take reasonable care, resulting in harm to another person. It is defined by four main elements: duty, breach, causation, and damages. In simple terms, negligence occurs when someone has a duty of care toward another person but fails to act responsibly, leading to injury or damage. For instance, if a store owner does not clean up a spill and someone slips, that owner may be found negligent. They had a duty to keep the premises safe, and their failure to do so caused harm. Unlike the duty to rescue, negligence is often discussed in terms of legal liability, focusing on carelessness rather than a positive obligation to intervene. So, what are the key differences? The duty to rescue emphasizes the need to take action to help others in danger, while negligence is about failing to meet a standard of care. Duty to rescue can be a moral obligation, while negligence is primarily a legal concept. In emergency situations, the duty to rescue calls for immediate action, while negligence applies to a broader range of situations where carelessness leads to harm. From an ethical standpoint, the duty to rescue highlights our moral responsibility to assist others, while negligence stresses accountability in our everyday actions. In practical terms, if a bystander sees an accident, they may feel a moral duty to help. However, if a professional like a doctor fails to provide care, they could be found negligent. Negligence claims often arise in cases like medical malpractice or accidents caused by reckless behavior. Understanding these concepts helps us navigate our responsibilities toward others. The duty to rescue encourages us to act when we see someone in need, while negligence reminds us to be careful and responsible in our actions to prevent harm.